So this is a trade we did today, OTLK, and this is a picture perfect trade for us in the room this morning. We were looking at this when it first started to run. It popped out of here, and we didn't want to chase it because it was moving too quickly, but it did form this wedge pattern right here, like this. But what it also did was gave us an opportunity to draw some lines in here. Now, Matt, and of course, anything past this declining tops line here would be, future. We couldn't see it, but we could connect the dot here and here, which would give us an opportunity to create a parallel line. Now, we could have had a parallel, or we could have had the line like this to start with, but obviously that's too steep, fans out. But in here, that gave us, a reasonable channel line to draw, and gave us then this one to draw on the top, because we had this dot here and this one here. And in actual fact, we could have used that one first and made this parallel line. But there you can see how well that works. Anyways, the point is that this thing popped. And then this gave us the first pullback entry opportunity as this flagged and coiled in here. Now, if I was using the first pullback entry opportunity, around 217.18 would have been the area to enter, but also you'd be looking at it for when it broke this channel line here, this wedge popped out of this wedge, and so we had an opportunity to get into this at around the 213 area as it popped. Then it started to run, and I said, just stay in the trade. This is a channel trade. So this is a pattern of continuation pattern where it breaks out of a wedge formation, pops, and away it goes. And as it gets close to the top of the channel, you want to be, we counseled, made some suggestions, sell some as it goes up, 2.25, 240, 50 area, and try to get some off in around the 275. It got to the top of the channel. Then it made these two candles here, which is the gravestone or headstone patterns, where you've got this big, these big wicks up, but they just open and close near the bottom of the trade. That's a bearish sign for sure. So you would have been wanting to sell up in there, and it really did then run into trouble, for 5-10 minutes it traded in here, couldn't get through this level. So you would have been selling some of your position up in this area, not all of it, because it's still in this trend. But then it broke, then it started this downtrend like this, and we had a stop in here at the 35. We said there was support here, but really we had to stop in at 35, which was in here. Right around in here. And so when it broke this, you would have wanted to be out of the trade. Now it did pop back up, gave you an opportunity, if you hadn't missed this trade out, gave you an opportunity to to sell back in it. Now it's pulling back, and we don't know if the trade is over yet, but for now, this is interesting. This is where Oppenheimer put out a release that they had a $12 target for this stock. So maybe over this level now we'll look at it. It is breaking out of the declining tops line here, and but there's a lot of resistance. This is in a downtrending channel like this. So anyways, I just wanted to do a quick video on how picture perfect this pattern was for us.